Welcome back. Another episode of the PigSkin podcast, episode 19. We got a lot of football to talk about. We had football yesterday. We did.
We did.
It was
Was that football? The Raiders it was.
well, if you
Did
took
the Chargers play football?
Well, if you took the alternative spread of the Raiders minus 54, you cashed out a lot. But yeah, Thursday night football. We're also going to talk about college football, the transfer portal, specifically for Oklahoma because, we're biased and we're OU fans. And then we're going to talk week 15 of the NFL. Fun games. Every quarterback is hurt. So we'll touch on that. We'll also give our hot spot and dead zone today as well. We've been working a lot. Sleepless nights. We're very tired.
Look at these bags.
Yeah, I'm super sleepy. I'm not high, and if I am, you can't prove
high.
it. Well, good
I was
job writing on
before we
yourself.
started. Yeah,
That's fine.
sorry.
I'll record this and send it to the FBI.
That's fine. They've been trying to get me for years.
See, we're already going off topic. I'm tired of shit, but we're gonna muscle through it. So
Doesn't help. I got whiskey, so
that sounds good. I should have poured me a glass before I got here.
Mm.
It's fine. I got Zins. So. Okay. Thursday night football. The Chargers quit. I don't even.
Did they show up?
That's a good question.
Well, in the fourth quarter, they outscored the Raiders, so I guess that's something to write home about. Hey, I will say, all right, so Prize Picks had the Demon and Angel bets. All right, Aiden O'Connell and Easton Stick both hit. All right,
yeah.
Everyone out there, please God, pray for Dak to throw for 300.
Against, I forget who they play. The Bills. Ooh.
Dak's thrown for 300 4 times this year. The Bills have allowed 300 yards 5 times this year. But they've allowed them to, like, the Dolphins, the Eagles. Like, they can do it, man. They'll And the Bills have been beat up in the secondary. They don't got Trey White. Micah Hyde's been in and out of the lineup, We're way far ahead. We're way far ahead. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
So as we just discussed, Brandon Staley was fired today.
Yeah. Brandon Staley got fired.
Was it week 15? So 15 weeks too late.
You think so?
He shouldn't have even made it.
Hey, remember, he got to the playoffs with the Chargers last year.
Yeah, and look what happened.
Yeah.
They blew, a 21, 28-point lead to the Jags?
Yeah. No.
Yeah, keep your coach. Yeah, keep your coach for that.
I don't know, man. I love that they just kept showing Mark Davis up in the stands. Like, he was just very happy.
Mark Davis is my favorite person when they show him in the stands because it always looks like he's just finished doing something illegal. Because
he's in Vegas. Of course he's doing something illegal. He's in Vegas.
Fair enough.
But you can't prove it.
Just like you can't prove I just did anything illegal. So.
Well, you just told on yourself. So, like I said, sending it to the police, FBI, CIA. Easton Stick didn't look that great.
No. That one-handed pick six on the screen was kind of fire, though.
Yeah, Jack Jones.
Yeah,
I had a Jacoby Myers anytime touchdown. And
I did too.
Yeah, Brasher was clutch for that though. So shout out to my roommate Jared Brasher. He hit. He won money.
Mm-hmm.
Now if he would have got, I mean, he only got I think it was 4 out of 5. So
yeah.
Well, we're gonna do that. We're gonna have a lineup for Saturday and Sunday as well. But yeah, Tony Pierce, he's got this team playing good.
He does, man.
Yeah, the Raiders, they look good. Aiden O'Connell, I mean, he was whipping it around. Devontae Adams, he was going off as well.
Didn't get a touchdown, though, did he?
Did he? Yeah, he did. Yeah, Jacoby Myers.
He did.
Yeah. Dude,
Devontae Adams didn't get a touchdown.
Yeah, he did. Jacoby Myers threw the ball to him.
Oh, fuck. See, I didn't watch the game.
Dude, you turned it off. You gave up more than the Chargers did. No, actually, that's not true. The Chargers gave up a lot. Justin Herbert was the life force of that team.
Yeah, dude. You think he needs to request a trade or demand a trade?
Justin Herbert?
Yeah.
I mean, they're paying him a lot of money. I'm sure he's fine.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I'm getting paid, top 3 of quarterbacks in the NFL right now.
Think he's worth it?
Yeah. I think he's good.
I think he's very good. I just, I think he's certainly been held down by his coach and the cursed franchise that is the Chargers. So
yeah, exactly. Well, with that being said, Chargers next game they play, interim head coach.
Usually when you want to bet those teams.
Yeah, you do it on the first week. But I forgot what I was gonna say. I was gonna say something and I totally blanked.
My bad.
No, you're good, man. It'll come back to me.
Should they give Max Duggan the start?
They were talking about that. I don't know. TCU players just, unless you're like a running back, TCU players just don't pan out in the NFL.
Okay, TCU players don't pan out in the NFL unless you're LaDainian Tomlinson.
Yeah, LaDainian Tomlinson. Maybe
which is weird because he's a Charger, and you think,
maybe they're two running backs that they just put in the draft. Oh, we'll see.
Yeah, Keandre Miller's pretty good.
Yeah.
He's played all right this year for the Saints.
Man, I had something interesting and I totally forgot what it was for this game.
Oh, I forget his name, but they had a defensive lineman score his first career touchdown. That's pretty badass.
Yeah, apparently on his last 4 sacks that he's had, or any play that he's been involved in on a sack, 3 of the 4 sacks have been fumbles.
Damn.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So whether he got the sack or he combined with the sack, it's been a fumble. They showed that stat. It was Al Michaels and Kirk Herbstreit were basically in garbage time when it was 35-0. They were showing Max Crosby's tats. They were showing his swollen knee, his infected knee.
That's exactly what they do on game day, though, or not on game day, but on Saturdays when the game's a fucking rout.
Yeah,
they just start talking about everything. Remember, was it CBS or was it Brent Musburger that kept going crazy over Greg McElroy's girlfriend back in the late 2000s, early 2010s?
I think it was. Yeah.
Or was it AJ McCarron's?
It was AJ McCarron's girlfriend because it was against Oklahoma.
Yeah.
It was
look at her.
No, I'm pretty sure. Was it him or was it Brad Nessler?
I thought it was Musburger.
It was either Musburger or it was Brad Nessler.
It was one of the two. It was an ESPN guy though.
Because that was right before Nessler and Danielson signed to CBS, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think it was Nessler. But yeah, they were going over. They kept looking at AJ McCarron's girlfriend, who she was hot.
Yeah,
she was very good looking. So that's fair. Well, we like to see it,
Yeah.
But yeah, whomping. 63-21.
Like that.
The play where the sack that happened that forced the fumble for the touchdown, the thick six.
Yeah.
Easton Stick got hit so hard.
Did he?
Yeah, he was he ran towards he escaped the pocket. He ran back into the pocket, and the guy hit him from behind so hard. I would have broken my back, my neck. I would have had a concussion. Easton Stick just got back up. That was the perfect resemblance of how Easton Stick's night was going.
He was a North Dakota State guy, right?
Yeah, he was right after Carson Wentz.
Yeah, that's right.
Carson Wentz. But yeah, that game was an absolute whomping, and the Raiders, they're fighting. They're fighting for a playoff spot.
Yeah, 6-8.
Yeah.
They're not going to win the division. Well, still open.
With all the games that are set up right now, I don't know. I don't think the Raiders do. I don't think they win the division.
They don't win the division, but they can sneak in as a 7th seed.
Yeah, it's possible, but we'll see. This is my favorite time of the year, man. Going over playoff implications on both of our teams, playoff implications. Whew. That's going to be a fun last week of the season, the Bears and Packers.
Yeah, it's going to look very different than week 1, I can tell you that.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
The Bears defense looks a lot different. The Packers scored a lot, but they're going to be playing a lot better ball.
But I suppose that I'm going to guess that Christian Watson, he's going to be back and healthy. I
would hope so, because they said his hamstring wasn't as serious as initially thought, and Aaron Jones might be back this week. So
yeah,
but even though he's back, Packers are still out. Dontavian Wicks, Willie Keith might not play. Jaden Reed's hurt.
Quentin Johnson got a touchdown last night.
Oh shit! Finally,
yeah.
What's that? His second of the year?
Yeah, he scored a touchdown. Hang the banner.
Stop the count. Hall of Famer.
But Brandon Staley, he's been fired as a head coach. That's as long as Dean Spronos is still the owner of the team, I've got no faith in them. I'm sorry. I feel bad for Chargers fans.
Just move the team to Oklahoma City.
As an honorary so the Carolina Panthers and the Los Angeles Chargers, bringing them
We'll
to
take
Oklahoma
both
City.
of them. Put one in Tulsa. Put the Chargers in Tulsa because they're shittier.
All right, next podcast, you come up with a name for that team.
All right.
Okay. All right, for that. Let's move on to college football.
Okay.
Because unless you have anything else on that game.
No, I don't got shit else on that game.
Yeah. College football. Got some
Bowl
bowl
season.
games coming up. Yeah.
Love bowl season.
Yeah. Here's some interesting games. New Mexico State, Fresno State.
Yeah. New Mexico State's playing for their 11th win of the season.
Yeah.
And they're 10-4, man.
Yeah, they're 10-4. Don't forget about my boy Diego Pavia. He had a good season.
He did.
Yeah, I'm rooting for New Mexico State.
Yeah. We got UCLA and Boise State.
Yeah.
See, these level of bowl games are fun because you don't get all the opt-outs and shit. Like you start getting opt-outs with like the Georgias, the Oklahomas.
Those are the guys
that playoff.
Yeah. Those are guys that
like,
are going to probably,
Yeah. The only issue with opt-outs here is the transfer portal. Well, like kick a lot of these dudes that want to, get out early and go elsewhere. But I'm excited for that one. We got Miami of Ohio and App State.
Ooh, I didn't even see that one.
Yeah.
Dude, Miami of Ohio, 12 win. Miami of Ohio.
Yeah. Hey, Florida A&M's 11-1.
Isn't Brett Gabbert the younger brother of Blaine Gabbert?
Mm-hmm. I believe so.
Ooh, okay. All right.
I
wish I would have kept up more with App State so I can tell you like who I think is going to win. I think it's Miami of Ohio.
App State's favored by 6 right now.
They upset JMU, and I think that's why they're giving them so much credit. But Miami of Ohio, this is like the best season they've had, and like the past 2 seasons have been like pretty good for them.
Yeah, they got a good class down there, and they got a good they got a lot of veteran guys on the team.
Yeah, we'll have to find out
there for a little while.
We'll have to watch. We'll have to look up some stats for some of the later games too.
Yeah, I don't know if. Damn it. His name's escaping me. The UCLA edge rusher. It's supposed to be like a first round.
Oh, the one that's like a top
5, top 10 guy. I'm assuming he's probably opted out, right?
No.
You have to think.
Did he?
You have to think. If he's that highly regarded and they're playing in the fucking Starco Brands LA Bowl, I'm pretty sure.
Oh, Latu.
Yeah, Latu.
Yeah.
Is he?
So you should look that up. Yeah, and Dante Moore, transfer portal.
Mm-hmm.
So he's not going to be.
Yes, he opted out of the LA Bowl.
Okay, so that's all right. UCLA's currently favored. Dante Moore's not going to be there. They got their backup quarterback who's come in. He can run the ball.
Didn't they take that one dude from yeah, he's that one dude that was at Kent State that torched OU 2 years ago.
Carson Steele?
Yes.
Yeah, so he's with UCLA. Or is Carson Steele a running back? Yeah, he's a running back.
Who was their quarterback though?
Did he go to UCLA?
Yeah, that's where he transferred whenever everything went down at
Was it Ethan Garbers?
No.
Luke Duncan?
No. It was Colin Schlee.
Oh, Colin Schlee.
Yeah, it was him. Remember when he fucking torched OU in 2022? When Kent State came to Norman? He was their quarterback. But that's before their head coach is the guy that went to Colorado.
Mm-hmm.
Got fired.
He just went to San Diego State.
Yeah. Damn it.
Why can't I think of his name?
I don't know.
Oh my God, he was the offensive coordinator.
Colorado.
Yeah, okay, that's the one I like, Coach Prime, but I was never a big fan of him being demoted the way he was.
Yeah, no, the way he demoted him, like, bro, they were putting up like 45 points a game with him.
Why can't Sean Lewis?
Sean Lewis, that's what it is.
Sean Lewis. Yeah. Okay.
He's a badass, bro. He's gonna be the next Lincoln Riley type guy when it comes to like young offensive mind that's just taking over the league in the country.
Sean Lewis, good recruiter. Going
yes.
to a place that you can recruit easy. It's
San Diego State. Yeah, because you got to think about it. In states like California and Florida, like you don't have to be the biggest program to get good guys there. There's so many kids there. Same thing with Texas. There's so many kids there. You can get the third or fourth or fifth tier guys and still fill a good roster.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and
San
especially
Diego
with
State.
The transfer portal.
Yeah.
As well, the guys that went to big schools didn't work out when they come back home and play D1 college ball. I'd watch out for San Diego State. They've been a good program recently. They got a good defense. And Sean Lewis is going to come in there. Their offense is going to be on fire. Fucking fire.
How about this? Next season, we keep our eye on San Diego State.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, we'll keep our eye on that. The only other one that I can think of, so the night game for that, this one is going to be a Pac-12 after dark. It's Cal and Texas Tech.
Hey, future that's an ACC Big 12 matchup.
Oh, Cal's going to the ACC?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Cal, Stanford, and SMU are going to the ACC.
See, I thought Cal was a part of the Oregon and USC package.
It was Oregon, USC, UCLA, and Washington went to the Big Ten. And
UCLA. Arizona, I was thinking, I keep getting UCLA and Cal mixed up. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I think Utah, Colorado, Arizona, and Arizona State went to the Big 12.
SMU is about to be so good. SMU, ton of NIL money.
Yeah.
They're gonna have a very
SMU 2-3 years from now, you can bookmark it. I think SMU is going to be the top of the ACC in a few years.
Really? Over like Florida State?
They'll be competing with teams like Florida State and Clemson.
Okay. All right. I agree with you. I think they will too.
I think
if they can get the right guys, if they can get the quarterback.
See, that's the thing is I think they can.
Because Preston Stone was a good quarterback.
Yeah.
Drinking the whiskey. I like it. Transfer portal news.
So good. Yes. Well, before we get into the transfer portal, let's talk about what I think is the most underrated quality of Brent Venables. As coordinator coach.
Yes.
The ability to get his guys to stay for their senior season.
Yeah, so
let's look at the guys just on defense that have come back. Yeah. Yes, we got DJ Terry, Jacob Lacey, who the two that were arguably playing the best on the front four for Oklahoma towards the end of the season. And we're getting the most snaps. Outside of like Ethan Downs, the pass rushers, the two interior guys that were playing their best and getting the most snaps, Jacob Lacey and DJ Terry. Also, Danny Stunsman and Billy Bowman are fucking coming back.
Yeah.
Jalil Farouk's probably not going to go anywhere. He's more than likely coming back. Like, dude, the thing I love about Brent, everyone's like, oh, look at all these transfer portal guys, all these people leaving. I don't think this might be a little bit weird of me to put it this way or a little bit too aggressive. Those are the guys he needed to fill. Like, those were his Band-Aid guys, right? As much as I love Key.
Hey, everybody needs you need a Band-Aid. You need depth. You need a Band-Aid guy.
That's what it is. But now that you look at Key, towards the end of the season, once RSJ got healthy, RSJ started playing all his snaps. When Peyton Bowen was healthy, Peyton Bowen started playing a lot. RSJ should be everybody's guy. He's a hybrid, like, whatever you want in a DB. He's big, tall, long, loves Oklahoma, and he loves murdering people.
Whoa, okay, Ray Lewis.
Yeah.
You can't prove it, though.
Can't prove it. Didn't happen. Henry Ruggs? No, I'm sure.
Hey, I have a question for you.
What's up?
Did Ray Lewis murder all those people?
On the football field, he did. Remember when he bent that one? Oh, who was it? Was it a Jet?
It was probably a Jet.
Was it a Jet or a Brown that he folded in half? Well, I mean, he folded everybody in half. But
is that a Brown that he folded in half?
We're
tired.
That's not how I meant it. Was he the one that bent? Was he the one that killed Reggie Bush? No, that was Brian Dawkins that killed Reggie Bush.
No, that wasn't Brian Dawkins. That was Sheldon. I can't think of his actual name.
I thought that was B-Dog. No, B-Dog's the one that came over and hit. He's the one that killed Mike Vick.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. He killed Vic. He hit Vic before Vic started hitting those dogs. Anyways, yeah, no. So DJ Terry, Jacob Lacey, Danny Stunsman, Billy Bowman. Those are the guys that that Brent wanted to stay that are staying. Also, Tawee Walker, although he announced his intention, has not officially entered the portal yet. A bunch of the reports are saying that he's going to play in the bowl game, kind of weigh his options there, and then decide if he wants to go or not. Brent did say in the press conference today, not press conference, but interviews today, that if Tawee wants to stay, he's more than welcome to. They'll welcome him with open arms.
Ooh, I have an idea.
So
let's beef him up and make him a fullback.
Seth Luttrell?
Yeah.
Dude, it's the same build.
Yeah.
About the same height.
Make him a fullback. He could block.
Yeah, he can pass block like a motherfucker, man.
Low man wins, and he is the ultimate low man. I like Tawee as a fullback.
I just love Tawee, but I do like him as a fullback. That's a great idea. He'd be like another Dimitri Flowers. Let him just slip out the backfield, kind of unnoticed.
Yeah, not as big. Not
yet.
as
big. But and then we look at the transfer portal. Sammy Franklin. I know he's the FCS guy, UT Martin, but you can't lie about the production.
You can't tell the story of college football without talking about Sammy Martin.
Sammy Franklin. God damn it.
Sammy Franklin.
That's his name, yeah. UT
Martin.
I
said Martin.
Sammy. I think I said Martin too, but it's Sammy Franklin out of UT Martin. But you can't deny production. Well, it's not the FCS level or not. You can't deny production. Also, Deion Burks, we talked about him. Dejon Malone, the San Diego State DB, great length, great athleticism, was playing the game for a while. Spencer Brown, the tackle from Michigan State. Also looking at OU's a favorite to get the guard coming out of Michigan State, one of his teammates. The number one tight end now that Jalen Conyers and a couple other guys have come off the board. But I can't remember his name. First name is Bauer, I think. As FCS tight end. One of the most highly regarded tight ends in the transfer portal. Is favorited to go to OU. I mean, there's a bunch of guys. I wouldn't be surprised if OU doesn't get 6, 7, 8 more guys in the portal.
Yeah,
especially with the offensive line.
Look at Colorado; they beefed up their offensive line real quick.
Yeah, but they tried that last year and it didn't work.
I think it'll work this year.
The news did come out with Caden Green. We didn't have a whole lot of news on it when it happened, but after watching a couple of podcasts, mainly the Oklahoma Breakdown, from what Gabe Eichert was talking about is Caden Green was looking for a certain amount of money. He was looking for X. OU's NIL offered him X.
But he took Y.
And he took Y. And they said that
and I'm about to pop that Z.
They said that
a
couple staffers were driving by to go to practice, and they saw him essentially with carts packing his car up, and they were like, "Hey, like, what's going on, man?" And he was just like, "You need to talk to my dad." They're like, "Well, we had the contract and everything ready to go," and he just said, "You need to talk to my dad." So I will be giving no further comment until Jason Burgers decides to step forward and speak. Anything going forward, need to talk to my dad. So that's how we'll handle it going forward from here on out. But disregarding that,
they should have let an Italian talk to him, like knock some sense in him. Yeah. Maybe I can go on campus and.
I think you should.
What the fuck you doing?
Hey man,
we need you. Come on. We got the guy that you could be blocking for. Jackson Arnold. Apparently, he's the truth.
Yeah.
He looks like he's the truth. Come on, you could be blocking for that guy. If he goes, is he going to Arkansas? If he goes,
no,
I don't.
It's not Arkansas. He's got 2 official visits lined up, one to Oregon, one to Mizzou. Now, people are trying to say, "Oh, it's Dylan Gabriel, all this shit." Shut the fuck up. No, it's not. Okay, it's not Dylan Gabriel. He's not the one that's trying to poach OU's roster. All right, so stop with that shit. People get so fucking mad so fast. I spilled whiskey on myself. God damn it. People get so mad and so fast on Twitter. It's fucking annoying.
But I know they do. Honestly, it's enjoying though, because I can literally say that my fan base is we're just a bunch of fanatics and we're crazy psycho
fucking lunatics, dude.
We're a sicko committee, lunatic fanatic fan base, and as crazy as we are, it's fun. It's entertaining.
Yeah, it is fun.
But you're right. They do need to relax a little bit. I was really upset. Like I thought in the back of my head, I was thinking, please don't be Arkansas because I don't want to have to like. It's like the meme with the homie with the gun crying, like with Bobby Petrino. Like that's yeah. Like I didn't want to have to do that to Bobby Petrino. You know?
No, couldn't call the fellas on Bobby Petrino, huh? Couldn't bring yourself to do it.
I don't think I could.
Also, a lot was made about Bill Bedenbaugh's recruiting. Dude just landed Eddie Pierre Louis. All right. 6'4", something like that. 4-star offensive lineman in 2024 class. Runs a 12-second 100-meter dash. Bench presses like an absolute. Look, his bench is as good as Lewis Carter's bench. If you know anything about Lewis Carter, all right.
Is that like a how am I trying to phrase this?
Is this a knock on Eddie Pierre Louis?
Yeah, like are we like exemplifying Lewis Carter for being able to bench 405, or is this like a knock on Eddie Pierre Louis because he benched the same?
No, I think this is Lewis Carter's fucking ridiculous, so I'll just try to slide that in there that he's insane.
Okay. Because at first you made it sound like, well, a linebacker, like a guy that's not like super huge, being able to bench the same as like a 6'4", 350-pound lineman.
Yeah, no. Eddie Pierre Louis is an absolute beast, okay? And I can see it right now. Maybe not next year. Maybe. We don't know what's going on with the offensive line now. I think, by the way, Josh Bates, Jake Taylor, and
I think you should start
Sexton.
Eddie Pierre Louis.
Think so? Start him at guard?
Yeah.
Either way, with that athleticism, Bedenbaugh is going to have him pulling on every play.
Yeah.
And it's going to work, bro. He's going to be able to get out. Look, if him and Gavin Sawchuk are going stride for stride, I'm not so sure Eddie Pierre Louis doesn't beat him to the end zone. Okay?
Yeah, he's fast.
Dude,
I saw him run that 100-meter.
Did you see those clips of him running down defenders on turnovers?
Mm-mm.
He was like hawking down corners, bro.
Shit. That's good. Yeah,
he's a monster. Crazy. They ain't giving up no more pick sixes. All right. Eddie Pierre Louis says no. It's like Aaron Rodgers when he knocked that fucking Saints player out.
Or the DK Metcalf chase down.
Yes, exactly. That's exactly what it is.
That's kind of scary when you have like a guy that big that can move that fast. Like I know we always say that like about NFL like linemen and stuff like that. There's always the old clip of like Larry Allen for the Cowboys chasing down like a defender.
Well, think about Trent Williams. Really is how good Trent Williams moves.
Yeah.
At his size.
Well, he's built different.
He is built different. He's Bedenbaugh different.
Yeah.
He's built by Bedenbaugh.
And Schmitty.
That makes a big difference. But, yeah, look, we also had a bunch of OU commits. Look, National Signing Day is next week. We'll probably do an episode talking a little bit more about them. But a bunch of OU commits reaffirming their commitment, whether it's David Stone today on Twitter, Nigel Smith within the last few days, like Danny Okoye, especially on the defensive side. A bunch of guys reaffirming their commitments. Again, National Signing Day is 4 or 5 days away. Super stoked for what OU's got coming in 2024. Not just on the defensive side, but all around. Michael Hawkins, Taylor Tatum, number one running back in the class. Still don't understand how he's not a composite 5-star, but it is what it is.
I saw that he plays baseball too. Is that true?
He does. Okay. That's part of the reason why he wanted to come to Oklahoma.
That's a huge get for the baseball team. I was really sad when Mario Williams left because that was a major hit on the baseball team.
Yeah, that was a huge part of why he actually wanted to come to Oklahoma.
Mario Williams just entered the transfer portal.
Did he really? So did Malik Brown. Well, Malik Brown's been in the transfer portal.
Yeah, he's been in there.
But
they're all going to go to Houston.
Still didn't have a quarterback. Or do they go to SMU?
Yeah, Will Rogers went to Washington, didn't he?
I think so. Yeah.
Ooh. Okay.
Yeah, Will Howard's still out there, though. Cam Ward's still out there. Hasn't made a decision.
Yeah.
I don't think.
So. No, Will Howard, he committed to Washington.
No, Will Rogers committed to Washington. Will Howard's the guy to K-State.
That's what I meant, Will Rogers. For
Will Rogers
Mississippi State.
Oklahoma City committed to Washington. So.
Yeah.
But that's about all I got on college football and transfer portal and everything going on with OU. You got anything else?
No, I don't. I think we do you want to move
Sorry,
on?
I kind of took over with that one, but
well, no, you're good. You've had a lot more time to probably keep up with it. I've had some stuff going on. I'm also trying to keep up with the NFL just a little bit more, just because it's we're seeding now.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of quarterbacks are hurt, and the playoffs are about to be really interesting. So I've been looking at injury reports. and all that good jazz. So
the Packers injury report at this point's a fucking dictionary.
yeah. Well, Aaron Jones might be back.
That's a big boost.
Yeah, Aaron Jones might be back. A.J. Dillon's, he might be out. So
he broke his thumb.
Yeah,
and then he was like, we called it another run play. I was like,
yeah,
that's why PT was playing so much so late. And that's quad god, man. But you take it away with our NFL week 15, or do you want to do hotspot and dead zone first?
We could do that last.
Okay.
So, okay, we got 3 Saturday games.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me. How's that whiskey, by the way?
Delicious.
We so Brasher brought home this praline pecan flavored whiskey.
Have you had I don't know if you're a big country guy, but have you had Jason Aldean's Old Camp?
Yes, Malone fucking got it.
Dude,
he's a huge Jason Aldean fan.
So he's a fag.
Yes.
Nice, dude.
And
he's got some good songs though.
You know, it didn't bleep out, so that's kind of whenever you said that, it didn't bleep. I got some questions about you because only true. I can't say it because it'll bleep out. Have you seen that episode of South Park?
Yeah. We're canceled. All right.
Yeah, moving on. So
it didn't happen.
First game, Vikings versus Bengals, and it's in Cincinnati. Okay. Nick Mullins is going to start. Josh Dobbs has been demoted to 3rd string quarterback. Jaron Hall is going to be the 2nd string.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
I saw that.
I think this is going to be a fun game.
Yeah.
I think it's going to be a fun game. Both like quarterbacks are set up, like the backup quarterbacks are set up with like good talent around them. Like Bengals have Jamar Chase, T. Higgins, Tyler Boyd. You know, they've got a Sample, the tight end, Joe Mixon, Chase Brown.
Chase Brown's been getting a lot. He's been doing a lot this year.
Yeah, he's
doing a lot this year.
He's He's like electric fast.
Yeah.
And so you got that. Their offensive line is all healthy.
For once.
And then Nick Mullins, you know, Justin Jefferson
should be back.
He's cleared to come back.
He's cleared.
I think so.
He got fucking smacked.
Yeah, so that's why I'm surprised.
I know we talked about it in the last pod, but Josh Dobbs was throwing hospital balls.
Yeah. Yeah, what's up with quarterbacks throwing hospital balls? Like the
past 2 seasons? No, man.
Okay, we play fantasy football.
Yeah. All right, guys, calm down. I got a parlay to cover. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, but yeah, Justin Jefferson, Jordan Addison, T.J. Hawkinson, K.J. Osborne. So you got dudes like these quarterbacks are set up to play well. With that being said, I kind of like the Vikings.
Yeah. Do you like the over in this game? 40.5?
I don't know about that.
The Vikings defense just pitched a shutout against a team that just scored 63 points yesterday.
That's exactly why I like the Vikings. Like, their defense is really good. Brian Flores, we talked about it. He created a defense that no one knows how to decipher yet.
Yeah.
All right.
He just put what's his name in every fucking position on every play.
Yeah. That's why, like, I'm looking at the prize picks.
He's a cheetah fucking cubed.
Fucking Metellus?
Yeah.
Yeah, Metellus plays every position. Let him play offense, too. Fuck it.
Just have him play center.
Play center.
Quarterback,
right guard.
Yeah.
Fullback.
Do you think he has any eligibility to come back to Oklahoma? Play guard?
Please.
Or tackle?
Let's make it happen. Yes, Bengals are currently favored. I don't like the over in this game, but I do like the Vikings to win this game. That defense, like you said, pitched a shutout on the Raiders.
God damn it, I need the fucking Vikings to lose, though, man.
Yeah, I know. I'm in the same boat where, like, the Vikings have to lose this game, but their defense has played so much better the past, like, few weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah. But if this helps you any, I did find an interesting stat.
Okay.
So I was looking at past matchups between these teams, and they haven't played, like, a ton. Mm-hmm. But in the past, like, 14 games that these teams played, the home team has won every game. So 14-0 for the home team.
Damn.
Bengals are the home team.
Shit.
So if you don't think, I don't know. I think it's going to be a fun game. I still like the Vikings, though.
Yeah. I'm leaning that way, sadly.
Yeah.
So I'm writing down the playoff standings right now.
Yeah. Go ahead and bring that up.
So right now in the NFC, 1 through 7 is San Francisco, Dallas, Detroit, Tampa, Philly, Minnesota, and Green Bay. Tampa and Green Bay are the only teams currently under 500.
Chicago is currently out of the hunt already.
They're in 13th right now.
Yeah, they're out of the hunt.
It's because the Giants beat the Packers.
Yeah, I know.
Or else they'd be 12. But look, the NFC is ridiculously, I wouldn't even say competitive because all these teams just suck fucking ass. But they're close enough to where the fact that the 3-10 Cardinals could not realistically, but possibly still make the fucking playoffs. And they're 0-4 in division. It's not going to happen, but they're 0. Dude, the Carolina Panthers are 0-9 in conference play. Their only win is against the Texans in non-conference football. That's hilarious.
That is all right. That's something to look out for. All right, next game.
Yes.
Steelers Colts.
Hey, that's the fight for the 6th seed right now, man.
Yeah. Okay.
It's also
I'm gonna ask
hold on. Sorry, I just want to throw this out there. Thursday night game and the first 2 games from Saturday. Backup quarterback versus backup quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
Fucking hell.
Mitchell Trubisky. The Colts are 7-6. Are they the 7th seed?
Yes. The Steelers are the
yeah,
6th.
So they're the 6th seed. All right. So the Steelers. Oof.
You think there's a way that the entirety of the NFC North gets in?
If the season ended today, the Steelers would have to play the Ravens. They're out the record books in the playoffs. The Steelers would play the Ravens, and the Colts would play the Dolphins.
Well, the Ravens are the 1 seed.
Yeah, one versus. Oh, yeah.
So it'd be Miami, Indy, and then it'd be KC and the Steelers, and then Jags, Browns.
Oh, I'm looking at this completely wrong. Whoops. Yeah, KC would play. Ooh.
Again, guys, very tired here.
Yeah, I'm very sleepy.
But
okay. I know the Colts look like the team that's going to win because the Steelers just lost to 2 horrendous teams.
Yeah.
The Cardinals and the Patriots. And that's why they're not favored in this game against the Colts.
And it's away.
Yeah.
I think that's the main part. It's an away game. That's why the spread's 1.5.
Well, it's an away game and Kenny Pickett's not playing. I think if Kenny Pickett's healthy, the team is much better.
Think he makes that much of a difference? Or is it just Mitchell Trubisky that bad?
I think it's Mitchell Trubisky's that bad. The offense is night and day.
I wouldn't hear you say it.
I mean, I can't defend him anymore, man. I can't. He has not looked good.
That whiskey's so good, man.
I bet. Okay, let's think about this. Steelers losing to the Cardinals and the Patriots. That's a pretty bad look. Kenny Pickett's still not out there. The Colts.
That sets them up perfectly for a bounce back, man.
That's what I'm thinking. My picks are like vibes right now. All my picks, none of them are like based on like games, or it's just based on straight up vibes.
This is the point of the season where none of it's ever based on vibe, or it's all just vibe based.
Yeah, it really.
There's no sustenance to shit.
Mike Tomlin is an underdog. Come on.
Look, Mike Tomlin's gone sub 500 once in his career as a head coach.
Never. Last year they had a winning season. Last year they were 9-8.
Fuck.
Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure they were 9-8. I might be wrong on that.
Dude, the Broncos are back above 500. Holy shit.
Yeah.
Forgot about that.
But yeah, the Steelers, even with Mitchell Trubisky out there, it's Mike Tomlin as an underdog. I've learned the hard way not to bet against him when he's the underdog.
It's Gardner Minshew at home.
Yeah, that's true. It is Gardner Minshew at home. I'm riding with the Steelers on this one.
Okay. I like it.
I think it's the Steelers. And another stat. Credit Jake Marsh. Pardon my take. The Steelers have 36 Saturday victories since 1940. This is the most in the NFL.
Damn.
Saturdays are for the Steelers.
Saturdays are for the Steelers.
Yeah. Okay, think about that.
Imagine if they played college football.
could the
Well, the Steelers
could Georgia beat the Steelers team?
You think the Steelers will get left out of the playoff due to strength of schedule? I mean, they're in the AFC North.
Well, they have a quality loss,
It's true. It's true. It's
So,
true. But they have too many bad losses, Anyways, we'll move on.
That's true. Yeah. They have a good win, but they have 2 bad losses. Yeah, put them in the Alamo Bowl.
Yeah.
Even though they're good
where good teams go to die.
Yeah.
Best winner in the league. So, moving on. We got the 7-6 Broncos at 9-4 Detroit. Detroit's slumping, man.
They
lost 2 out of the last 3.
I'm taking the Lions this game.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing it out there right now. Yep. It's Jared Goff. It's at home. He's better indoors. His completion percentage is better indoors. He throws less picks. You saw what he did against the Saints in the Dome. He's just better. He's not good in cold weather. Slumpy Jared. Slumpy Goff in the cold outside.
Can't golf well in the cold, man.
No. Nope, he's not good in the cold. This is like the perfect.
You were so quick on that one.
Yeah. I'm high on the Lions for this one. I know they're in a slump, and like their defense hasn't been playing good, but something's telling me the Lions, and I think they cover.
4.5.
I do like the over in this game.
47.5. Yeah. I do too. I'm kind of thinking about it.
I like the over in this game. The only thing I don't like is that Detroit's. The only thing I don't like for the over is that Detroit, their defense is really good when like opposing teams throw in the middle of the field. Like their defense is, like this season has just been much better when teams are throwing like in the middle of the field.
Yeah.
Well, Russell Wilson doesn't throw in the middle of the field.
Well, let's say get Cortland Sutton lined up on the outside.
Yeah, he throws on the outside.
Unless you're throwing to Jerry Jeudy, and then he just drops it. So
yeah. Well, yeah, I was gonna ask, is that how we? I mean, like he doesn't throw in the middle
it's
of the
either,
field because Jerry Judy's probably gonna drop it.
Yeah, it's either a drop to Jeudy over the middle, a deep ball, or something on the outside, and Russell Wilson usually doesn't spin before he throws it to Cortland Sutton, or he throws a quick screen to Marvin Mims, or it's a dump off to Samaje.
What they could do is they could take advantage of Aiden Hutchinson's aggressiveness and just throw screen passes to Pirine.
I would. I'd even let Pirine like give him a little like kidney check.
Jack Campbell, rookie linebacker.
I'd let Pirine give Aiden Hutchinson a couple kidney checks and just slip out behind him.
Yeah.
And hit him for some dump offs. But you tell me 5'11", 235 Samaje Pirine with them big ass biceps, which gives you a couple kidney shots. Might take Aiden Hutchinson out the game, man.
Maybe. I don't know. I'm riding high with the Lions on this one.
I just love Samaje.
I think this is like the perfect they lost. They had 2 really bad losses to divisional opponents, 2 teams that are getting hot.
Yeah.
Like the Bears and the Packers. They destroyed the Saints. I know the Broncos have looked good, and I still like the Broncos. I still think they're going to make the playoffs. But I mean, I think Detroit. I think they're going to win this game. Pretty sure Coach Campbell has been biting some kneecaps. I'm
sure. If Jared Goff doesn't fix his shit, I'm sure he's going to bite his fucking kneecap too.
He's not looked good.
He's got the yips, man, like you said.
Yeah.
A couple weeks back, he's been yipping around, dude.
Yeah. I don't know, not this time.
I don't think so. I could see it going either way, to be honest.
Do you like the Broncos more?
I don't know, man. I mean, I do like the Lions. I've said it all year since we started recording. I said it to you back in fucking March. I've been so high on the Lions.
Yeah.
I think the people I know, whether it's been the people I've watched in the media or people I know personally, I feel like I've been higher on the Lions than anybody else.
I feel like they've got injuries on defense too. Like some of their pass rushers have been injured.
They're not a healthy team. C.J. Gardner-Johnson's on IR. They've got injuries. They got some O linemen that are questionable. They got linebackers and D linemen on IR. Like they're not in a totally healthy spot.
No.
So it's just
yeah.
I still do like the Lions though.
Yeah, I think we're at a point now where the Lions they're in a point where they're gonna have to figure it out. Like it's too late in the season now where you can't just rely on your offense. Like you have to have a defense that's gonna be good enough to.
They have to start playing playoff games, man. That's
Yeah,
where they're at. Like
exactly.
they're in the point in the season where they better learn how to win when the odds are not in their favor, because the
Better
rest
learn
of
how to
the
win. You better start learning Chinese, buddy.
yeah.
Jared Goff. What is his you should look at Prize Picks. You should see what his like projected his projected passing yards are going to be. Do the Demon Time one if they have one.
I'd take it, bro. I swear to God, I would.
Yeah.
I'm not playing. I would.
Yeah,
Let's
indoors.
See. Jared Goff and indoors, man.
We do have some fun matchups.
Let's see. He's got a 299.5. That's his Demon Time. You like him to throw 300?
Mm-hmm. I know it's the Broncos defense, but this is like
they've been susceptible to the pass. They're not completely healthy
based
in the back end.
I'm going based on vibes. Yeah. On this one. That's basically all of my picks. That I'm looking at these games. Some of them are logical, but yeah. But that concludes the Saturday slate.
Yes. Moving on to Sunday. First of the games we got on Sunday, we got the Bears taking on the Browns in Cleveland. Cleveland currently favored by 3, so really just home field advantage baked in there. Bears coming off a big win. Browns coming off a big win. Joe Flacco's looked elite lately. You think the Bears defense has looked really good? The Browns, obviously, although beat up, have one of the best defenses in football. They're 6-1 at home. Over/under is only 37.5. I doubt that over hits. I think this can be a low scoring AFC North, NFC North, like classic AFC North, NFC North games.
So this is going to decide who's king of the North.
Still Aaron. But I think the Browns just edge out the Bears here. I could totally see this being like a 7-6 game, though.
I think the Bears can win this game. Grant Delpit's out. Amari Cooper's still kind of,
Denzel Ward's still out. Myles Garrett, I don't think he's been 100% healthy lately.
He's not. Remember, his shoulder popped.
Mm-hmm.
Juwan Thornhill's out. Both of their tackles are out. Jedrick Willis had a season-ending surgery.
Yeah.
I like. So Ngakoue is out for the season too, for the Bears pass rusher. But they got other guys. They got Montez Sweat.
Yeah.
I think this is a classic let Fields run the ball.
Think so?
Yeah. Like Justin Fields, he has everything to prove. He has to prove he's the guy. I think the Bears win this game. This is definitely setting me up to where like my hopes are so high for like, and I know like your hopes are super high too for the Bears Packers game. I think that's why it's gonna be such a good game at the end of the season because they're both fighting for a playoff spot.
I think that will be, depending on how the Bears finish the season.
They should flex that to like a Sunday night.
Yes, but depending on how the Bears finish the season, I could totally see Bears Packers Week 18 being a playoff game.
Yeah, like fight for the playoffs. Or if everything goes their way.
Now, it'll sadly be for the 7 seed and not the division, but.
Yeah. Okay. How are you going to take that if the Bears make it and the Packers
I will start this live.
You'll come? Yeah, me too.
You bring me here just to make me come? Get me off?
Well, yeah, I'm trying to get you.
I will start this recording, and then I will drive to Denton, Texas, and murder you live on camera.
It's going to take you like 3 hours to get here.
It's fine. Your car doesn't work.
Yeah, it does. It does. It kind of. It's a little rocky,
It's fair. Like the Bears and Packers, right?
Yeah.
The car is just symbolizing our two teams.
Or like the Lions, great start.
Actually, what I might do is just go live with my phone and then just drive off a fucking bridge.
If the Bears make it and the Packers don't.
If the Bears beat the Packers to get in the playoffs.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, my hopes are very high because this team is playing really good, and Justin Fields and the DJ Moore connection, it's awesome. Defense is awesome. It's setting me up for very high expectations, and then it's just like I'm in a delusion right now where everything could just like it's going to be such a demoralizing loss if the Packers show up and then just kick the absolute shit out of the Bears.
It won't be demoralizing for me.
Like I remember we watched that game last night, like the Raiders and the Chargers. The Raiders were up, and at the third quarter it was 42-0, and I'm staring at the TV. It's like the Homelander meme, where
Yeah.
like he's just like sitting in the theater and like everything just noises out. I was watching the game like that, and it just brought me back all the memories of that 42-0 game
You know
in
what's
2014.
funny? I was so tempted to just start sending you every meme I saw of that, but I was like, I'll let him go one day. I'm
It
glad
was
you brought it up.
yeah. No, as I was watching the game, that's how it felt. And like Brasher looked over, he's like, "Damn, I'm ready to turn this off." And I didn't hear him. Like it just noise canceled out. It was all the flashbacks, and then like all my friends like shitting on me like while that game was happening. Like they were like, "Ah, the Bears fucking suck," and I just had nothing to say.
Yeah.
And it was such a terrible time. Like I
Sorry,
empathized.
that exact thing happened to me last year with OU Texas, the 49-0.
Oh
Like I
yeah,
had it on and I couldn't turn it off. Same thing with TCU OU last year. I just couldn't turn it off. And I was just sitting there like couldn't escape
this
it. I couldn't
this
turn it off.
in a way, I was really hoping that this game last night was gonna get worse than it was. I was like, give me everything, and then the pick six happened, and then the one-handed interception. I'm like, yes, I want to see this get
And then trick
worse than
play
it is.
touchdown.
Yeah,
They should have scored 80.
yeah, it would have been a franchise record because the most they've scored is 70.
Yeah.
Crazy. The Bears still hold the record for the most points scored, or the biggest deficit.
Yeah.
73-0. We'll hold on to that forever. We'll hold on to that forever.
And that's like it on Madden later.
Yeah, I like the Bears in this one. I know you like the Browns just because you hate the
I
Bears.
hate the Bears.
That's fine.
I don't hate the Bears in this game though. That's the thing.
But every other game you will.
Well, so I hate the Bears no matter what. But the way they've been playing and how beat up the Browns are now, although Joe Flacco is elite, I don't hate a pick of the Bears in this game. So I'll tell you what I do hate. Packers are going to lose to the Bucks on Sunday.
You think so? I can't bet against my guy Baker, man.
I'm just like Baker's never beaten the Packers. He's played horrendously bad against the Packers.
That's actually a stat that I had. That's a stat
Yeah.
that I had. So like,
you remember Christmas Day when he threw like 3 picks with the Browns against the Packers?
dude, he basically didn't have a shoulder. He basically his shoulder
Well,
was
his last year in Cleveland, he didn't have a shoulder. Yeah.
Yeah.
And they
He
kept
didn't have a
running him out there and was like, hey, throw the ball 50 times. And he was like, what? Okay,
Yeah.
because Baker's a gamer. But this might
But it
just
didn't
be
look
me.
good.
It didn't look good. This might just be me trying to speak bad things back into the air so the Packers start winning again. Because I was shitting on the Packers, and then they went on a 3-game win streak. And I was like, they might win, and they lost. Fucking Italians. I think
Tommy DeVito.
I think the Bucks are going to win this game.
I agree with you. I'm gonna take the Bucks in this game. I can't bet against Baker.
Packers are so beat to shit too, dude. Now we might be getting Aaron Jones back, but god damn it, they're beat to fucking all hell.
This is one of those like where you're gonna be like crying if you beat the Bucks because like you're happy about it, but at the same time like you had to do that to your boy.
No, we've beaten Baker Mayfield 4 times. I'll be like, damn, that's tough, Baker. Go Pack, go.
Yeah. Okay. Well, what are the odds of Baker winning Comeback Player of the Year? Like, pretty slim now. Like he should win it, but he's not going to.
Yeah,
They're gonna give it to DeMar Hamlin, aren't they?
DeMar Hamlin's gonna show up, make 1 tackle, and they're gonna be like, "Oh my god, he's the fucking greatest."
He's back.
He's
Or maybe
back.
who's
He's a practice squad rotational guy. He's back. Look, I think the DeMar Hamlin story's cool, but god damn it, stop, dude. It's over.
Aaron Rodgers? He's supposed to be. We're gonna talk about this in the next game that I'm gonna bring up, but as far as like Comeback Player of the Year, if the Bucks had a better record, I would guarantee you he's played really good this season, right? We're on the same page that he should
Baker?
be he should be the starting quarterback going forward.
Yes.
Absolutely. Okay.
Who's their fucking other pick? Kyle Trask or a rookie? No.
Well, like what if they draft a quarterback? That's not what they need. They need like everything other
They
than
need a new
quarterback.
fucking coach. And then
Yes, Todd
they
Bowles,
need
trash. That's the only thing that's holding me back. Like, I think the Packers are gonna win, but I can't bet against like I feel bad like having to bet against Baker because that's my boy. You know,
I love
like
Baker.
we've been through so much.
We have been through so much.
Yeah.
Him getting arrested in Arkansas.
But the only
The Rose Bowl loss.
If I were to tell you Mike Evans, 1,000-yard receiver, but then they also have Chris Godwin. They have Kate Otten, who up and down, but and their running game is getting better.
He makes big time catches and big time plays. Kate Otten is a big time tight end. A big time tight end.
I can tell you that, and I can also tell you that even though the Bucs defense has been banged up on the back end, the past 2 weeks, they've been playing better. Things are starting to gel. But then you could tell me, yeah, but it's Todd Bowles, and I'm like, oh yeah, you're right. Never mind. The Packers are going to win this game.
You know what's weird though? Looking at them, I don't know what the Bucs need. Maybe offensive linemen.
Maybe a linebacker. Levante David's getting old. He's still good.
Yeah.
He's still one of the best when he's healthy. But
it seems like all the pieces are still there. I know they need a new coach. That's probably the main thing. But it feels like all their pieces are still there. Maybe they need a couple offensive linemen on the right-hand side because they still have what's his name?
Tristan Wirfs.
Yeah.
Well, remember their center got hurt before the start of this, in the preseason game. He had season-ending, he tore his ACL. Yeah. So they've had a backup center this whole time. But Rashad White's playing better. Maybe they go get another threat of a running back.
They need a trench draft.
Here's the thing: they have a lot of players. I said at the beginning of before the season started that the Bucs. Their core's still pretty young, but they do have a lot of old guys. Mike Evans could. Levante David. Mike Evans could essentially retire. I mean, he's in his 10th season. He's a first ballot.
Oh yeah.
He could retire today and know that in 5 years they're gonna be hey, Mike Evans, even though that's too early, they're still gonna be dude, this guy was incredible.
Yeah.
So
especially now he's got a Super Bowl.
Yeah. And Chris Godwin's still young, so you can keep him making the number one. Maybe they go get a receiver.
I don't think they have much depth outside of them in the receiver room, though.
They got Trey Palmer, Thompson. Yeah,
I think they need do they go get a Keon Coleman or Emeka Mbuka or a big play threat?
Maybe.
Do they go get Johnny Wilson to be the next Mike Evans? Big, tall, long, go up, get it.
Yeah, Mike Evans, that was a sure first round pick.
Yeah, he's a special guy though.
Yeah, he made Johnny Manziel look good. Which Johnny was good, but
in college, yeah. Remember when Johnny just was getting thrown around by Alabama players and then just threw the ball deep to Mike Evans, and he got 4 guys and he just came down with it on 4th down, dude. Remember Ryan Swope?
Yes, I was thinking about players like that. Him, Ryan Switzer for North Carolina.
Yeah. Oh, Ryan Switzer. Yeah.
Yeah, crazy. Drake Stoops, all those Wes Walker.
Remember Eric Stryker?
Yeah. Well,
all right,
okay.
We're way off topic.
You're okay.
Sorry, I could sit there and just name football players forever.
Yeah, football guys. Yeah. But I like the Bucs in this one just because Baker vibes.
I like the Bucs because I need the Packers to win. And every time I pick against the Packers, they win. So
that's a good tactic. I usually do that too.
Yeah, and then that way, if the Bucs do win, I'm like, see, fucking told you. And if the Packers win, I'm like, let's go.
Yeah, it's a good spin zone. I like it.
Exactly. Good spin zone. So Jets Dolphins. That's the next game we're gonna get into.
Yeah, Jets Dolphins. This is a trap. Dolphins. Brasher pointed this out. Dolphins 9.5. They've
been favored. I feel by 10 in every fucking game.
This is the ultimate. I know I shouldn't bet on this game, and I'm definitely going to.
There's going to be money I don't have in my pocket. This bet on this game.
Yeah. I hope it's a huge payout for you.
I appreciate it, man. I'm in credit card debt.
Yeah, same. Jets Dolphins 9.5 as the spread?
There's no way, dude.
Jeez. I bet that probably goes up too. I would not be
surprised.
The
Jets win this game. Do you think Aaron comes back?
See, that's what I was going to get to. We might have it all wrong when it comes to comeback player of the year. If they win this game and they have playoff implications and Aaron Rodgers decides to come back and
watch him come back and just light the fucking league on fire.
Yeah. When do those awards that happens right before the Super Bowl, right? Those awards.
Mm-hmm.
If he takes them to the Super Bowl, if they somehow make the playoff, if everything goes their way and they somehow make the playoffs, which I doubt it. I highly doubt it. But if it happens, he's comeback player of the year.
They're in the 13 seed at 5-8 right now.
Yeah, exactly. They need a lot of things to go their way.
They need the Bengals, the Broncos, and the Texans to really start fucking themselves, as well as the Bills, because they're in the same division.
Okay, pretend you're a Jets fan. Bless your heart. But
if I was pretending to be a Jets fan, I'd be hanging by my fucking ceiling fan right now.
I think we all would. But the Jets, if they win this game, how do you feel about them? Like, are you all the way back in if they win this game?
You're not all the way back in until they're either back in the hunt or Aaron's like, I'm playing. That's when you're back in as a Jets fan.
Okay.
Outside of that, I think you're teetering on suicide.
What do you think Zach Wilson this game? He came in. I mean, he started.
They're going to be in Miami. Okay. There's going to be some bad moms down there.
Revenge game. Because they got their asses whooped in that Black Friday game.
Mm-hmm. I think he's going to go down there.
Oh, also, the Dolphins were without. So going into that Titans game last Monday, they were without 3 of their starting offensive linemen. Connor Williams, their center, towards ACL, and he's out for the season.
Mm-hmm.
So good Jets pass rush versus a slew of basically what is now Oklahoma University's offensive line.
They might as well give Drew Samia a call, right? Bobby Evans, maybe? Pulled him out the XFL.
Yeah, Drew Samia was good. I don't know why he's not in the NFL.
I know. I got a picture with Drew Samia. I ran into him at Penn Square. He's a dope dude.
Fanboy. Love it.
I am. I blew him by Santa. Anyways,
This guy.
like I said, I think Zach Wilson's gonna get down there. He's gonna be doing some early pregame workouts. He's gonna spot him a couple milfs in the stands, and he's gonna go on fire. Nah, he'll probably suck shit to a straw. But I think the Jets' defensive line is going to cause a lot of havoc for the Dolphins. I don't like the Dolphins in this game. Not that I don't like them to cover. Look, the over-under is 37.5. I don't even know that hits.
Yeah. After what just happened, though, I feel like this is a trap game. What
happened
as
the Dolphins are.
Yeah.
I don't know that there are any severe injuries, but they're going to be injuries to their top guys that are going to linger. Like your hamstrings, your calves, your ankles, those linger.
That's everybody.
Those don't kill you, but they linger. I know it's everybody, but I'm saying like what they just went through this past Monday is not going to be – none of them are going to be 100% by Sunday. Damn, you've kind of talked – I like the Jets in this game, man.
Ooh. You do like the Jets in this game?
I do. I should have took them last week.
Yeah.
Like you said.
Shit. I don't know. I might talk myself into the. I know better than to do this, though. I know better. Why do I always do this to myself with the Jets, man?
Oh. They're a fun team to be like, I think they can get it squared away this week.
Yeah, I know. They're that one team this season where it's like, hey, they could win this game.
Yeah.
It's like how I feel with the Bears every morning when I wake up. It's like, hey, the Bears could win this game. And then they get shit bumped. Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
The defense is legit.
Yeah.
Those the 85 Bears. Oh shit.
I hope they can revert back to the 2018 defense where like their defense just carried them through a 12. It's like that's what the Bears do when they made the Super Bowl. Okay, Rex Grossman as the quarterback. Their defense and Devin Hester carried them to the Super Bowl. I can't believe a player like Devin Hester ever existed.
I love Devin Hester so much.
It's crazy that he was a guy. That was when Miami was still fun to watch.
I know.
Yeah, I'll get back to that game.
Or do you have more on the Jets Dolphins?
No, we'll get back to that game. I have to think about that one.
On our picks, yeah. Texans Titans. Is CJ Stroud going to hurt? He's doubtful. He's still in concussion protocol. He's listed as doubtful. Davis Mills or Case Keenum or the Texans quarterbacks for the weekend. More than likely, if CJ doesn't play.
Mills Mafia. So CJ Stroud, yeah, concussion, right?
Yeah, concussion protocol.
Yeah, Nico Collins got hurt that first
Tank Dell
drive.
Obviously, Lieutenant Dan his leg. So
literally, that's exactly how it happened. He has no leg anymore.
Lieutenant Dan, what happened to your leg?
I finally got my sea legs back. Gump or whatever. How did that quote go?
I don't
Well, I
remember.
finally got my sea legs back. I said, well, Lieutenant Dan, you ain't got no legs.
You ain't got no. Anyways, I would still lean Texans in this game, but Titans did just beat the Dolphins.
Exactly.
So do you take Will Levis? You take Will Levis and the Titans?
Yes. We forget that DeAndre Hopkins is still elite.
Well,
he put on a
revenge game.
Exactly. That's what I'm also thinking. DeAndre Hopkins revenge game.
Derrick Henry versus the AFC South.
You're getting there.
He fucks the AFC South like a stepmom on Pornhub, dude.
I'm getting there.
Am I edging you? Huh?
When you masturbate, think about my tongue going. Legendary all time. That's probably my favorite tweet from like a pro athlete.
God damn it, that's funny.
For those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, you need to like get out from under the rock you live in and check out Ray Allen's tweet.
Yeah, leave Lawton, Oklahoma, pussies. No.
Or Wichita Falls, wherever you're at.
Yeah. That's not where we're from. Okay, we're sophisticated human beings. All right. I'm not. Titans. I do like the Titans in this game. They're favored by 3.5 right now. I think that's more so the bettors like, okay, this is not CJ Stroud playing quarterback.
Yeah.
But that's also like, okay, this is not CJ Stroud playing this quarterback. Damn, I'm getting pink. A lot of whiskey in me.
Yeah. Dude, I am so sleepy.
I'll go have another glass or two. Or 7. Do you have anything else on this game? Anything special? I mean, I'm starting to talk myself into the Titans for this one.
Well, Will Levis, I mean, he's playing good. He's franchise quarterback.
You think he has a pregame sandwich with mayo on it, or does he kind of just
coffee?
Oh, he's got his pregame mayo and coffee.
Yeah.
Is it
big mayo fan?
Is it Miracle Whip, or is he a Hellman's mayo guy?
He might be a Kraft mayo guy.
Ooh,
that's
redneck right there.
Sicko, yeah. He might be a sicko.
Ooh.
He's also probably on steroids. Have you seen the videos of him? I mean, did you see his tweet? The eyes, Chico.
Yes.
And he's just fucking muscled up. I also love like his ex-girlfriend like posted a photo on Instagram or I think it was Twitter or something, and somebody like literally posted like the first comment was like his stats against the Dolphins. They posted his stats as if he wasn't the one to break up with her.
I do like the Titans in this game. Moving on, we'll have our official picks after we break down every game. These aren't even breakdowns. We're just idiots. Chiefs at Patriots. Chiefs currently favored by 8. Over-unders 37.5. I mean, Pats fucking suck.
I'm a big fan of the Pats. You know, everything that they've gone through.
They just announced Bill Belichick and Kraft. Well, not just. It was like last week. But Bill Belichick and Robert Kraft and the Patriots are looking to part ways after the season.
Yeah, you know, we don't know if that's actually going to happen or not. You know, I don't know if it's been made.
Matt Patricia or Josh McDaniels.
That would be so funny if they brought Josh McDaniels back. Oh, I'm rooting for that now. I hope it actually happens.
That'd be amazing.
Let's just ruin the Patriots even.
Let's just have Josh McDaniels and Matt Patricia as co-head coaches.
Listen, I like the Patriots, okay? I'm a big fan of the Patriots. Everything they've gone through, all the bullshit that's come out in the media, you know, Deflategate, Spygate, and all this stuff. You know, I think Bailey Zappe's going to go out there and he's going to have a legacy game. I think they're gonna stick it to the Chiefs. Maybe
what about Bender, Bill Belichick?
I think this is a Bender game.
Yeah.
I think you need this. Yeah, no, I'm a big fan of the Patriots this game. I think they could pull it out. I think you know, Devontae Parker, he's still there, right? Yeah, throw him a couple of balls. You know, just let him get going. Let Zeke feed Zeke. All right, let him run the ball. Yeah, I'm not just saying this because I really want the Panthers to lock that number 1 pick. I actually do like the Patriots a lot.
I feel like you want the Panthers to lock up the number 1 pick.
Oh, I just said I didn't.
Oh, my bad, dude. My bad. I wasn't listening clearly. My bad, dude.
Yeah, huge fan of the Patriots.
Dude. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, big Patriots fan, lifelong Patriots fan. Go Tom.
Yeah, you're actually gay, right? That's why you're a Patriots fan? That's how that works?
Okay, I don't think I like the Patriots anymore.
You don't like dick up your ass? No, I'm just kidding.
Is that what it's like being a Patriots fan or a Packers fan?
Yeah, Packers fan. More like a fudge Packers fan, usually. It's
Yeah,
usually where
that
it comes
legendary email by me. Can't believe nobody
Oh,
caught
dude,
on.
I forgot about that. Oh, that's gonna be a separate thing for a separate podcast. That one
Yeah.
you got to pay for. That's on the OnlyFans. But
Okay,
I mean,
Chiefs.
Chiefs are
Why?
gonna win this game unless
Wide rec-
Kadarius Toney keeps lining up off sides.
Yeah, no, I was actually gonna bring that up. Like, it would be awesome if they ran another play like that, like where Travis Kelce laterals it back and they score a touchdown, and then Kadarius Toney, it's another offsides.
Imagine this time instead of that, he's illegal formation and he's in motion running forwards towards the line of scrimmage. He just does something stupid and dumb every
Yeah,
game.
just I want all the Kadarius Toney like dumb penalties. Any dumb penalty that you can, like false start. Give me a false start. Give me an offsides. Give me an illegal shift. Give me an illegal forward pass.
12 men on the field for the offense.
Yes.
Kadarius Toney.
Just give me every Kadarius Toney just bad penalty.
Oh,
In fact, I might. Can you bet on that? I mean, you can't in Texas, unfortunately, but
can't in Oklahoma either. No sports betting. You fantasy bet in Oklahoma. Don't download Bravado and use our code that we don't have.
they need to fix that.
They do need to fix that.
They need to fix that immediately.
I
Maybe it's a good thing they don't. Because
I still go broke. Chiefs are gonna win this game. I mean, fuck it. They may not cover.
This is exactly what Bill Belichick wants you to say.
This is exactly what Bill Belichick. I bet he's still thinking about that chick. I wonder what she looks like, dude. I've been thinking about it for so long. Who was it, dude?
Who was that? Robert Kraft's like young new hot wife.
What if it was Will Levis's ex-girlfriend?
What if he's like? What if they're like gonna? What if it's a switch? Like Mike Vrabel goes to the Patriots, and fucking Bill Belichick goes to Nashville. Apparently, he's from Nashville.
Ex-wife.
Ooh, Giselle.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious. No, that house was too. The house was too shitty.
Well, he kept the house. She got a dump. It's not like she's like a millionaire or anything.
No, she's totally not like one of the richest women alive.
No. Or maybe she's just smart and saves her money and just says, I can just rent this place for. Now you got me thinking, what if it was Giselle? Like, what if they met up?
Bought someone else's house, just cash. They just showed up and like, get out. Are you Giselle and Bill Belichick? Like, get the fuck out. Like, all right, Bill, put your shirt on, huh?
I was really hoping, like, there was a point in that video where he does like a stretch and then like bend over in front of the camera where it sounds like he's about to like let out like a Shaq or Sunday fart.
Shakaroni.
Just like but he didn't. So that video is awesome.
That's my favorite video.
I love that.
We need to move on. Giants Saints. Does the Italian Stallion keep it going?
Okay.
Get the Saints to the Giants to 6-8, right in the thick of things in the NFC playoff.
I'm not going to get over the Tommy DeVito story. You can't tell the story of the NFL without telling.
He's a Hall of Famer now. Has to be.
Mm-hmm. If you're not on the Tommy DeVito train, or if you didn't ride with Tommy DeVito in the beginning, don't ride with him now. Okay, look, us Italians, we've been there.
Tommy DeVito will be the first NFL player to ever be inducted into the Hall of Fame during his career.
During his career, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
There's gonna be a point where like it becomes such a popular. It already has. Like it's such a fun story. Keep it. I'm gonna root for the Giants because it's a fun story. Tommy DeVito, man, he's fun. But
if he takes them to the playoffs, you think he's their starter next year?
I think there's questions.
Think so? Really?
Yeah. I mean, they came out and said Daniel, like one of the coaches said that Daniel Jones, like I think it might have been like the general manager.
What if Bill Belichick was fucking Daniel Jones? Okay, I'll stop. I need to stop.
Yeah, let's relax it for the whiskey has gotten to you.
It's empty. Almost.
Time to get you another glass.
Yeah.
I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, yeah. They came out and said, hey, we paid Daniel Jones $40 million. He's going to be our starting quarterback. But with Tommy DeVito playing the way that he is, I mean, he looks good. Be a real shame if Daniel Jones fell down the stairs,
Yeah, got his knees broken a little bit.
Yeah, it'd be a real shame if he, slipped and fell. You know what I mean?
Takes a Louisville Slugger, get some splinters in his hands,
Yeah, Yeah, and if something happens, don't
Treat him like
hey,
a truck in a Carrie Underwood song.
we're getting to a point where like Tommy DeVito, fun story, everybody's talking about him. Like, how about this, media? Please don't get too involved. Like, don't try to dig deep in his family. Like,
Don't look at the background. Don't pull up old tweets.
yeah,
Don't start looking in the trunks of vehicles and salvage yards. Just hey, hands off. All right, it didn't happen. Don't start watching Goodfellas and thinking other shit's going on. All right.
Yeah, don't.
It's all right.
I love how that's like our impression. Like, I'm Italian, and that's my impression of Italians is just like fucking Bronx Tale, Goodfellas.
Yeah.
Yeah, but listen. On a serious note, Tommy DeVito has looked pretty fucking good.
Yeah.
Like I said, the Packers defense is not. They ain't no slugger. All right. Tommy DeVito he's in rhythm. It's kind of funny, like how teams like change or like based on like who your leader is or like who you rally around. Like you can tell like who the locker room guy is. It's like Oklahoma, like Caleb Williams was like the guy that people favored over Spencer Rattler. I feel like it's the same way with Tommy DeVito.
Well, look at Alabama when they benched Jalen Milroe and started a fucking college lacrosse player.
Yeah. Now, yeah, that was a crazy story.
I mean, you're right though. I mean,
how much coke does he do on the weekend? He plays lacrosse.
Oh, dude,
we're not ratting on him.
No.
I ain't no rat. Okay.
You think he buys it from the DeVito family?
All right. Well, let's
let's back off. I'm not trying to get a hit. All right.
He said my lawyer has advised me not to speak on it.
It's fucking pinstripe fucking hat.
What's the agent's name?
Oh fuck, I can't remember. Something Italian. It's like
yeah, I love how that's your. What's his fucking name? I can't think.
It's like what's that sandwich we used to get from Cal's? What's that sandwich, huh?
Steve Stellato. Yeah, Steve Stellato.
Stellato.
Yeah. Steve Stellato. He's advised us not to. He's advised the DeVito family not to speak on that. Matter. Yeah. Well, listen, Tommy DeVito. I know it's in the Superdome, but we spoke about this last podcast. The Superdome isn't the Superdome anymore.
No.
Like it's just.
You don't have a guy with ALS scoring touchdowns. It's not the Superdome anymore.
Yeah, Derek Carr. He may not be the guy. Team doesn't rally around him. You can tell. They rally around Jameis. But this team, offensive line is playing better. Their offensive line is playing so much better. I think the family might have I think the agent kind of had to sit down. He was like, hey, you guys come with me. We're having a meeting. And, Coach Dayball was like, what are you doing with my players? And he said, it's okay. I got it. And he probably made a proposition to him,
Yeah.
Yeah,
maybe
he made a proposition. He was like,
maybe a not too legal proposition, but there was a proposition made. There was a deal that's been had.
I can see, or I can imagine that the conversation went like this: either you stop playing like you have cement tied to your feet at the bottom of the ocean, or that actually is going to happen.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and so the offensive line's playing better now, and the receivers are playing better.
Hey, I mean, I do like the Giants in this game. They don't have a bad schedule going forward.
Rashawn Gary, who's had a tremendous second half of the season. I didn't even hear Rashawn Gary's name get called last week, and he's been unbelievable this season.
He was pretty much shut down.
That tells you something. Tommy DeVito, okay, maybe he's the guy, maybe he's not the guy. I don't care. It's a fun story. I can't wait to tell my kids about Tommy DeVito. At some point in the season when he was really bad, whenever he's going to be, that health teacher in school, he's going to have his jersey hung up. He's going to be like, hey, one time I played in the NFL. Now he can be like, hey, one time I fucking brought the Giants back to life.
Shitty Giants to the Super Bowl or to the playoffs.
Yeah, and we beat the fucking Packers.
Look, fuck you. All right, look, they got Philly twice. They got New Orleans and the Rams. Now, outside of New Orleans, honestly, I could see the Giants going 2-2 or 1-3 to end the season.
Yeah, maybe they don't beat the Rams. Maybe they beat the Eagles once.
Yeah,
divisional game.
Mm-hmm. They get them twice in 3 weeks, man. They get them on Christmas Day, New Year's Eve, and then the day before the College Football National Championship, man.
Yeah. Well, New Orleans is currently favored because it's at home.
Yeah, that's a mistake.
I mean,
by 5.5, that's a mistake.
Yeah, I like the Giants in this one.
Yeah.
I'm going off of vibes. Tommy DeVito's a vibe.
I'm not even going off of vibes. I'm just going off the fact that Saints blow ass. Okay.
There you go. That's a vibe, yeah.
I mean, tis a vibe.
Yeah.
Tism is a vibe. Falcons Panthers. This game is going to be dog shit. Falcons should win. Just being honest.
They're only favored by 3.
Yeah, no, that's because they don't think other team's going to win. Look, tickets as low as $13. You fucking kidding me?
Are we getting to the point now where we kind of feel bad for Bryce Young?
Yeah, I've felt bad for Bryce Young since the Panthers are like, we're taking Bryce Young, quarterback in Alabama.
I'm scared that they're going to end up benching Bryce Young at some point in the season, and they're going to put in Danny Dalton, and they're going to win a couple of games.
Look, I'm all for, fucking imagine. One of the worst things you can do to a rookie quarterback or a young quarterback is hurt their confidence.
Yeah.
And I don't know whether it's better for Bryce Young's confidence to sit or to play behind that Panthers offensive line.
Yeah. That's bad. It's almost like it's probably Jets level bad.
It's Oklahoma Sooners Alamo Bowl 2023 bad.
Well, okay, I trust beating ball. It's probably worse than that. Like if you could think of what's a word? Like the Chicago Bears last year. That line was not very good.
Oh.
But yeah, no, or the Rams last year. That offensive line was riddled with injuries.
They were awful.
I do agree with you. You probably shouldn't take out Bryce Young. Let him play. He'll figure it out, and then continue to lose games so we get the number 1 pick.
You got to show him you still have confidence in him to be the starting quarterback, but you can't let him get killed.
Yeah.
Look at David Carr. Now, David Carr was not that good. But for the Texans, he was treated like a fucking, target range target. Like, they just destroyed him, bro. Like, he was a red solo cup versus a bazooka every fucking game. Like, he was getting the shit kicked out of him.
Also like that you brought that up. David Carr, he's a ride or die. He blocks people that talk shit about Derek Carr, his brother.
Does he really?
Yeah, he'll block people. He's doing it on Twitter.
On Twitter yet.
Yeah, it's like Lincoln Riley, like that level of blocking people.
Like Kevin Durant, he just didn't have the burner accounts.
Yeah. Yeah, I know. But yeah, no, he's a ride or die.
What's up?
He sucks his brother's dick. His brother.
See, if my brother was getting torched on Twitter, I'm sorry, Josh. I'd be talking shit to him.
Yeah, it's cool because he's Derek Carr's basically Marilyn Manson right now. Broken ribs. He could suck his own dick, but he doesn't need to because David Carr does it for him.
Hey,
Yeah.
If a brother doesn't got your back, what's he got? Huh?
Yeah, that's why I got
I guess.
That's why I got Baker's back.
Me too.
That's my brother and Tommy DeVito, and possibly Justin Fields. We'll see how that goes.
I got Jordan Love all day.
And you should.
You should. I love Jordan Love. Love is in the air. Moving on to our afternoon window. Commanders at Rams. I feel like the Commanders have quietly just been ignored last 6 weeks of the year. I forget they exist.
Yeah. No, things have not looked good.
Speaking of teams that can't make up their mind on a name, you see the Oklahoma City Dodgers are changing their name, and they're going to decide on one in 2025.
Oh, the
AAA baseball team?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're going to be the Oklahoma City Baseball Club for the next 2 years until they decide on a name in 2025.
Damn. Why aren't they going to be the Dodgers?
I don't know, dude. But they're still going to be the Dodgers affiliate.
Yeah, I know. Just keep it simple. Just be the Dodgers.
What if they go back to the Red Hawks?
That'd be cool.
They should do the 89ers?
They should do the Redskins.
Stop. Rams should win this game, though, right?
Yeah. Matthew Stafford's still good. People don't talk enough about Matthew Stafford. Now they are because the Rams are playing good. But even at the beginning of the season when shit wasn't going well, he was injured. He was making incredible throws. Pooper Cup and Pupa Nakua, elite receivers, shitting all over teams.
Do you think the Commanders last few I think they were on a bye last week. Do you think the Commanders last few weeks, how bad they've been? And I know they've been bad as a team, but does any of their play change your mind on Sam Howell? Do you still think he's the guy?
I think you still think he's the guy. This might set up pretty well for them. If they tank the rest of the season, I think this is what they want. They they're probably thinking like we do want to win games, but like if the Patriots win another game and we keep losing our games, like we may get that top 3 spot. And
What do
if
you
we get
think
a
they
new
need?
this
Everything?
this class is stacked, they can get anything they want. They can be like, hey, who's the best player on the board? Yeah, let's just grab him. Even if it's an offensive player or a defensive player, doesn't matter. They can grab him. They're going to be getting a new head coach. They're not going to keep Ron Rivera.
No, I'm surprised they've held on to him this long.
Yeah, Riverboat Ron. He's just not the same, man. It's
know.
crazy how good that Panthers team was.
Yeah.
Cam Newton and them. But yeah, I don't think they hold on to him. I don't know. This might be like I don't know. Rams are going to win this game. They should, right?
Yeah, no, they definitely should.
Like I said,
which scares me even more because I need the Packers to keep fucking winning.
Yeah. I'm going based off of vibes, and I think the vibe is like the Commanders probably know that they're getting rid of their coach. They might be bringing in a new coach. They're looking at that draft, and they're like, hey, like we may get like a top 3 pick if we can just keep at it. Like let's keep losing, even though you never want to tank as a team. But like the locker room, it's like the Chargers. They've given up on Riverboat Ron.
Yeah.
And that's probably not at all how it's going, but I'm just creating a narrative. We like creating narratives, and it's a vibe.
Yes. Moving on, we got 49ers at Cards. 49ers should win this game.
Sneaky good game, though.
You think so?
Just Kyler versus, like, a dangerous 49ers team. Like, probably, like, it's them and the Ravens, like, in terms of, like, if the season were to end now, which 2 teams would you want to see play in the Super Bowl? 49ers and Ravens.
Yeah.
Just 2 explosive teams. You know, Lamar Jackson, explosive diarrhea. Do you remember the poop game?
Remember the Paul Pierce poop game?
Yeah. Rolling out in a wheelchair.
Oh, man.
No,
Do you really think this game's close? Do you think the Cardinals cover a 12-point spread?
I just think I like Kyler Murray. He's fun. He's just fun to watch.
I love Kyler.
He's like probably the most fun NFL player to watch when healthy and things are clicking.
100%.
But again, like
you need so much work.
Like there's like a recipe when it comes to like teams like being the best team and getting into the Super Bowl. And Gabe Eichert kind of touched on this like in college football. Like you need more explosive plays if you want to be like a threatening team. You got to be explosive on offense. That's what the 49ers are.
You need the ability to score on any play.
Yeah.
To be a truly elite team.
And you need to be explosive too. And they've got a guy that can run a 70-yard run. They got Deebo Samuel who can take a slant route, a 3-yard slant route to the house.
Deebo could take a jet sweep at the 109-yard line and score.
And we forget about Brandon Ayuk too.
Yeah.
They got studs everywhere.
Remember him just hurdling people? There was that year where he was just like, you know what? I'm jumping over everybody.
Was that Deebo or was that Najee Harris?
It was definitely fucking Najee Harris. Najee Harris got nuts at steel.
Oh, also on Monday night, the Dolphins versus the Titans. Alec Ingold, awesome fullback. He hopped over a guy.
I saw that.
He hit the Y button.
Did.
Or the triangle button if you play PlayStation.
Pussy.
Listen, low man wins, okay? If you're a fullback, low man wins. Just keep it low, okay? You're a fullback.
Go high every now and then. Pull a little Trey Millard.
I guess. Once. It's fine if you do it once.
Yeah.
And the way that Trey Millard did it
Texans
was
in 2012, and I was sick with the flu, and it made me happy. That's when you can do it.
And you instantly got bad. That's like your herbal medicine. Like the Native Americans use like tribal herb, like herbal, like, and then like Americans use like Campbell's chicken noodle soup and Sprite. Oklahoma Sooner fans, they use like just beating the shit out of Texas.
Yeah. If I get sick the week of OU Texas, I know I'm gonna be okay. Or
you don't need to go to the doctor
the next Monday. Yeah.
Yeah. Literally. And it may not be because you're sick.
If
you're dead, that means the game was bad, and
there may be blue red paint on the ceiling. So, Cowboys Bills, the last of the afternoon. We only got 3 afternoon games this weekend. This probably be the game of the year. Maybe not year, but game of the weekend for sure.
I fucking love the over in this game.
Oh, 100%.
I love the over in this game. 49.5. The Bills, okay, their offensive line has played really good this season.
Yeah.
And they're gelling and they're clicking. Like, you just need Josh Allen to be Josh Allen. Throw the ball to let James cook. Give him the ball. Let him cook. He's explosive. He's fun to watch.
You know what? What is really standing out to me in this game right now?
What?
A turnover-prone Josh Allen and one of the most aggressive defenses in the NFL in Dallas. Who wins that edge?
Yeah, but I don't know. Josh Allen, I think he's like they're fighting for like they know where they're at right now, and seeing like the quarterback like deficiency or not deficiency, but like the quarterback injury in the AFC right now. Like if some of those guys don't return, like if Trevor Lawrence isn't completely healthy, like if he gets injured again, if the Chiefs can't figure it out with their offense, really their biggest threat is like the Ravens.
The Ravens.
Because since like love Jake Browning, he's elite, but it's gonna be his first like playoff run.
He ain't making it to the playoffs.
You don't think so?
No.
If they make the playoffs and make the AFC Championship, that'd be crazy. Like that's
if they
how
make
good.
the playoffs, if the Bengals make the playoffs with Jake Browning, I will go finish my entire thing at Jack Daniels.
Well, I'm just saying,
I
like
might do it tonight anyways.
Dolphins are up and down. Like like them, the Browns, like those are two teams that have had roller coaster seasons. The Bills have everything to play for right now. The Bills have absolutely everything to play for, and I know the Cowboys really want that 1 seed. If the Cowboys get the 1 seed, they get a bye and home field advantage.
Just need Dak to throw for 300 yards.
I know, and it's in Buffalo. If it was in Dallas, you'd easily get that, but it's on the road. It's in Buffalo. It's probably gonna be cold. Wouldn't surprise me if like it just snowed. It's probably not, but weather's supposed to be cold. It's, and I know the Bills haven't been great this season, but
the Bills are a winner team.
What they need, you know what the Bills need? You know how the games are going to be international? Like they're doing a Brazil game next season.
Saw that.
Yeah, they need to do like a Afghanistan game for the Bills or Saudi Arabia.
For Sean McDermott.
Yeah. Yeah, just do a couple
all right,
of
guys,
those.
we're going to Iran this weekend.
Yeah, do a couple of those, and then the Bills, they're going to edge out some rent. They're going to edge out some wins. They're going to seize momentum.
You think they train on monkey bars during the week?
Probably.
Go to flight school on Fridays. They got flight school Friday.
Send that to Shane Gillis. Like, man, there's some
tough
bitches, Saudi Arabians.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Bitches, actually.
The Bills favored. I don't actually hate that right now.
Yeah, I've been riding with the Cowboys lately, though. As weird and as much as it pains me to fucking say, I've been riding with the Cowboys lately. Man, they're hot.
You're a Cowboys fan?
Fuck you. No, I'm not.
I will buy you a Cowboys jersey.
I will burn it alive.
What if it's a CD Lamb? What if it's a CD Lamb Cowboys jersey?
You can give me an OU CD Lamb jersey.
Okay. I'll do that for you. Next Christmas, I got you.
Oh, dude, thanks.
Yeah, I'll try to find an OU CD Lamb jersey.
I feel like there's gonna be cum stains on it, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh, was my mic not muted?
I don't think so, man. I think your mic may have been on. I thought I heard something. Sunday night, Ravens Jags. Emotional win for the Ravens. Trevor Lawrence will be playing after his ankle probably still doesn't work.
Christian Kirk, he smushed his nuts. He's gonna be out. I don't really have I know the Ravens are really good, and I've watched them at the beginning of the season, but ever since they've taken off, I haven't really kept up with the Ravens.
They've been a weird team that keeps finding ways to win, which is what you want in the NFL.
And they blew like the two good teams they played, they've blown out. Yeah. Like they play up to their competition and play down to their. It's like, what other team do we know that's not in the NFL, but maybe in college football that does that? You're looking right behind you. Yeah. They beat the shit, or they impose their will on teams that they probably are more talented and better than them at the time, and then they barely escape wins against fucking UCF and BYU. That's bullshit. Anyway, but yeah, that's been basically the Ravens this season.
Yeah, no, literally, that's the best way to put it.
But maybe they see the Jags as like a good team because like Trevor Lawrence is playing, and they just take away this game.
It could go either way. It could so easily go either way.
Is Keaton Mitchell playing?
If he is,
he got hurt like 4 weeks ago, and ever since then, I've just been like,
he playing?
I don't know. Gus Edwards, he's playing, right? Or is he injured? I don't even know. Like, who's their injury report? Kyle Hamilton is questionable. Devin Duvernay, IR. Whoa. Why is Trevor Lawrence not on the injury report? Why is he not questionable?
He's probably practiced every game, so.
Hammer the Ravens.
Think
Hammer
so?
the Ravens. This totally reminds me of Joe Burrow. Remember Joe Burrow when he hurt his fucking hand and it wasn't on the injury report, and so people were pissed because they gamble like us?
Oh, yeah.
That's what this reminds me of. Where it's like, well, they have Trevor Lawrence, like they could beat the Ravens maybe, or they could cover. Nah, hammer the Ravens. Vibes.
Yeah.
This is vibes.
I think, yeah, I'm taking the Ravens all fucking day.
Yeah. Team's still good. Without Kyle Hamilton, they'll still be good.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. You know, they don't have to worry about him killing people in the fucking secondary. Remember when he just murdered that one?
Yeah. Yeah, no, the Ravens are still a good team, and they're at a point where they've pretty much secured with the Dolphins' loss, they've secured the 1 seed. I hope that doesn't get to their head and then they lose this game. Because I'll probably bet on this game. I don't know. But we'll see. Yeah, I like the Ravens in this one.
Yeah, I agree. I like the Ravens in this one. Sunday Night Football. Eagles, Seahawks. Eagles have kind of been slumping. The Seahawks as well. These are two teams that are dipping. That are going to meet each other right at the base of their peak, or not the base of their peak, the base of their valley. So, it's hard to pick against the Eagles, but they are traveling cross country to go play the Seahawks on Sunday night or Monday night. Still favored by 3. I don't like the over in this game, 47.5. I don't like that.
Oh yeah.
Don't know if Gino's going to be playing. It's probably a Drew Lock game.
Gino
but
Smith
maybe
is
we'll
questionable. See. He's not entirely
he was questionable last week too.
Yeah.
Until about 2:30. Thanks. Kick me out of the fucking playoffs.
Jamal Adams is also questionable. I hope he plays so he can.
Jamal Adams is just a questionable human being.
Yeah, I know.
Remember when he got in trouble for what was it, him and his brother?
That's why he's listed as questionable, because they're like, Jamal Adams, like, who is this? Like, is he?
Should we keep paying him?
I hope he's out there so he can just get his shit rocked.
Does he have like early onset CTE or something like that?
I don't know.
But I think the Eagles win this game.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't have a ton of confidence in it, but I think the Eagles win this game.
We gotta remember they played against 2 really good teams, and yeah, they got their shit rocked by 2 good teams. Remember, 2 good teams. No one had them being like 13-3 again.
Yeah.
Or I mean 13-4, whatever it is. Well, what were they? They were like 15-1 last season, weren't they?
Nah, they lost it
14-2. Yeah, 14-2. Yeah, so yeah, 13-5 is reasonable. And 13. Yeah. I don't even remember anymore because I'm so used to 16 games, and now it's 17 the past.
I know, it feels weird.
Which I'm happy that there's only 3 preseason games, because we get like 18 weeks of just smash mouth football.
18 weeks of red zone.
Yeah.
So nice.
Yeah, no, I like the Eagles in this one. I think they can turn it around. They gotta fix that defense.
This is the perfect team for them to turn around against. Seahawks aren't a bad team. They're not a great team. It's someone that they can go in there and probably can dominate and control, especially on the front, like their front 7.
Their offensive line is still fucking awesome. Lane Johnson, freaking Jason Kelsey.
Yeah, no, I like the Eagles in this one.
All right, dick pics.
Writing one down right now. So for the first game of the weekend, Vikings Bengals. We kind of talked about it earlier. Like, this is these first 2 games.
Is this gonna be one of your picks?
Well, I thought we were doing all the games.
No, I'm just gonna.
Oh, we're just doing a few.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well,
we're gonna revert back to the original.
I'm not picking that one. Fuck that. Let's see. My first one then. I'm gonna take the Jets to cover against the Dolphins.
Ooh, you got faith in Zach Wilson.
I have faith in the Jets defense.
Okay.
Yeah.
You had to clarify that.
Yes.
You have faith in Zach Wilson. It's okay.
Shut up.
I am going to take Steelers money line.
Okay. I like it. I'm going to take the under in Cleveland and Chicago.
You're going to take the under in that game?
Yeah, 37
Yeah. Okay, I like it. Okay, I'm going to take the over in the Bills-Cowboys game.
I like that. That one I definitely like. I'm going to take the Giants outright.
Oh, you asshole. That was going to be mine. That was going to be mine. You bastard. Some of the options. I'm also... I'm feeling an over in this game. I'm going to take the over in the Lions-Broncos game.
I like it.
And it's not going to happen because that's like the one game it should.
I'm going to go super, super fucking safe here. And it's probably going to bite me in the ass. I'm taking the Falcons outright against the Panthers.
Do you think they cover? It's 3. It's easy.
I don't know, man. The Panthers they've made a couple close games recently.
Yeah, they have, but I
might take the over though, 33.5. It's pretty low. I don't know. Do I trust the Panthers to score enough though?
Yeah, I know. See, that's going to be your problem. Like, remember what happened last week? They got to the red zone twice, and it ended in disaster. Saints defense is good though, against the Panthers only.
Yeah. You know what? Fuck that pick. Actually, I'm gonna back out of that pick. I'm gonna take the Rams outright.
The Rams outright
against the Commanders. I'm not gonna take them to cover though. 6.5. You don't know what the Commanders are capable of with Sam Howell any given week, but I do think the Rams win.
I like the Rams to cover in that one.
Really?
I do. Commanders. No, I don't. As sad as it is for Sam Howell, he's great, but I don't know. They look like the vibes are just down right now for that team.
Yeah. That was my 5th one.
I'm going to take the Bears to win the game against the Browns.
Really?
Yeah.
Like it.
I'm feeling the vibes, man. They're hot right now. The defense is playing well.
They
Browns got a ton of injuries. Myles Garrett might not be 100%, and he lines up on the side that Braxton Jones and Tevin Jenkins play on, and they're the two. Like, Tevin Jenkins is a fucking mauler, and Braxton Jones, though inconsistent, he's going up against an injured Myles Garrett.
That is true.
So I like Justin Fields does hold on to the ball too long. That's the only knock that I have on him. I've only got 4: Steelers to win, over in the Bills, Cowboys over the Lions, Broncos, and then Bears to win. Man, I had the Giants, man.
Yeah.
Good one. Good. Thank you for taking that away from me.
No, it's not going to hit just because of that. What's your last one?
I really want to bet on this game, but I don't know if Geno Smith is going to play or not.
That's what's keeping me from touching it.
Yeah. I mean,
I'll throw a $1.
I'm gonna take the. You know what? Vibes are high. I feel like they're gonna have a game plan for Nick Mullins. I feel like they're gonna do something to help him out.
I'll say if you were a crackhead, you take the over at Vikings Bengals.
That's what I was looking at.
Really?
I was
just thinking that.
Yeah, I was looking at that and I was like, man, that looks attractive. just because
40 and a half.
It's most likely not going to hit. That's like you have to do it.
Yeah, dude.
That's like the vibes. That's the vibes for the Saturday games.
That's what this season has been. Dude.
Yeah, like why would like the Vikings with Nick Mullins? Like the Bengals are hot right now. It's every reason why the Vikings should win because their defense and everything. And that's how I feel about like the Steelers and Colts. Like Steelers, 2 bad losses. Mitchell Trubisky, things aren't looking good. Got to pick the Steelers. Like the team's gonna play hard. It's Mike Tomlin. You know what? I'm gonna take the over in that game. Nope, I'm gonna take the Vikings to cover.
Take the Vikings to cover.
Yep, +3.
Okay, I like it. So what are yours again? Oh, well, here I'll go over mine real fast again. I got the under in the Chicago and Browns game, 37.5. I got the Jets to cover. Oh, sorry. Under and Bears Browns.
Okay.
Jets to cover. 9.5 against Dolphins.
Okay.
I got the Chiefs outright to win over the Patriots.
You pussy. You should just take them to cover.
No. I have the Giants outright to win. Taking them to cover would be much smarter, but I really feel confident in the Giants. I think they'll win. I also have a very, very high lack of confidence in the Saints.
Yeah.
And then I have the Rams to win.
Okay, I got yours. Mine are Vikings to cover. Steelers money line. Steelers to win. There's no if I don't think it's going to be a 1-point game. Like either the Steelers are going to win or they're going to get their asses kicked.
Yeah. No, I completely agree.
Yeah, Steelers to win, over in the Bills Cowboys.
Uh-huh.
Over in the Lions Broncos. And then I'm just going to take Bears +3 instead of Bears to win.
I like it.
Because they could potentially win, but I can see it being like a really close loss.
Yeah. Especially with
now,
it's going to be a defensive thing.
If they win, I'm playoff mode. I'm absolutely playoff mode. Yeah, because after that.
Well, you already got the number 1 pick, so you might get the number 1 pick in the playoffs in the same season.
Yeah.
That's retarded. I hate that.
Number 1, that's kind of where I'm going at right now. So we make the playoffs, we win wild card, divisional, and then we make it to the NFC Championship. We beat the 49ers in that game, and then we win the Super Bowl, and then we'll be a team that won the Super Bowl with the number 1 pick.
That's not happening.
Because then we have the Cardinals, Falcons. After that, those are 2 winnable games, 100%. And then we have the Packers at the end of the season, which could be a really good game if both teams just win.
Y'all could really be sitting at 8-8.
Same with Packers. Packers could be 8-8 or 9-7. That's gonna be a good fucking game.
The comeback from both of these teams. Think about where we were week 6, week 7. How depressed we were. Well, how depressed I was, and how you were like, just join the squad, dog.
I'm used to it right by now.
Yeah, exactly. Moving on. So the last thing we're going to cover today, hotspot and dead zone.
Yeah.
You want to go first? You want me to?
Yeah. Nope. My hotspot is the LA Chargers.
Hotspot. Okay.
Hotspot is the LA Chargers, the Los Angeles Chargers. Yep. Fired their head coach. Interim head coach game. Against the Bills. That's going to be a game that everybody's going to pick the Bills because everything's gone. They don't have Justin Herbert anymore. But interim head coach vibes. Teams, I've noticed that trend though. Head coach gets fired. Yeah, Raiders. Well, remember the Panthers last season? They fired Matt Rule and Steve Wilkes winning games. Jeff Saturday, when the Colts fired Frank Wright, he won that game against Josh McDaniels. And the team, they lost to the Eagles on the last play. It was a last play touchdown.
It had been beat.
I'm gonna take so betting on the Los Angeles Chargers is my hot spot.
Okay.
Even though you should never ever favor the Chargers ever, but it's interim head coach. They got rid of Brandon Staley. Maybe he was a cancer in the locker room. Who knows? So yeah, I'm just gonna say
cancer to that defense. That's for damn sure.
Yeah, I know. He was a defensive coach too.
I know.
But they have. I mean,
you know what's funny? For the longest, because their defense is always so bad, I thought he was an offensive guy.
Well, that's the thinking is like, well, hey, like hire an offensive coach, like hire like that's why people are saying like Lincoln Riley to the Chargers, like revive, Justin Herbert's career, which might be beneficial for him, but like the Chargers they're just doomed. I hate it for Chargers fans, I really do, because I'm in the same boat. Like I was at one point, but I know that the Bears will always have a good defense. Like in any time they're rebuilding, they could spend all the money in draft on the offense, maybe just get a couple of guys on defense, and they'll just be an elite defense. That's just their culture. Their culture is an elite defense. But yeah, I feel bad. I was looking at Khalil Mack on the sidelines, and he was just like, he was putting on a fake smile, like, yeah, this is my life. I chose the Chargers. Well, listen, I was thinking about this.
He was a Raider, a Bear, and now a Charger. Like, how bad of a stretch outside of that 1 year with the Bears?
Well, God, like every fucking team he went to, like the Raiders, whenever he was Defensive Player of the Year, Raiders are in the playoffs. They looked good. They were 12-4. They were hot, and then Derek Carr broke his leg. The first year he came to the Bears, defense was fucking awesome. They were 12-4, lost on a double doink. Like he was Defensive Player of the Year. He was unbelievable. First year he gets to the Chargers, him and Joey Bosa wrecked the league. They went to the playoffs. They lost because they're the Chargers.
Yeah.
So like that's just the downfall of like Khalil Mack is like sign him to a team, they're automatically going to be a good team. So I think the Bears should sign him to like a 1 year deal.
I think the Packers need to go get him.
He goes to the Packers, I might cry. Like I can't let that happen.
They won't do that.
Did Julius Peppers? He went to the Packers, right? Because he was a Panther, then he went to the Bears. Yeah,
and then he was a Packer and he retired a Panther.
Yeah, that made me cry. Like I was really sad because he was so good when he was playing for the Bears.
Peppers, man.
Yeah.
Freaking nature. Who's your dead zone?
My dead zone is Al Michaels.
Yeah.
Yeah. NBC is not going to let him be in charge in the broadcast for the playoffs or the postseason.
Yeah.
No. So, which is sad because a lot of people are probably listening to the narrative that Al Michaels has lost his touch. Like it's not as electric as it used to be. You got to think it's Thursday night.
He's like 900 years old and it's Thursday night.
Yeah. It's sad.
Yeah.
But Al Michaels, I'll remember him forever. I remember like just everything that he's done as an announcer.
It's childhood, man.
Yeah, man.
Childhood.
He was electric. The Eagles Patriots game, like him and Chris Collinsworth, which Chris, I don't know. He's out there, but I think of football.
He blows Patrick Mahomes during the week.
Now he does. Like if Patrick Mahomes never entered the league, we wouldn't be saying this. We wouldn't have this discussion.
Fair enough.
But yeah, with Al Michaels, I mean that's sad. Like NBC was basically like, yeah, sorry, man.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, I think if the games mean more, he's gonna get more excited about it. He probably hears the bullshit. I guarantee you. Like he sees people on Twitter or X now. It's xvideos.com. Yeah.
Website. When's the last time you got excited for a Thursday night game? Huh? Outside of Thanksgiving?
Bears Commanders.
Okay.
That was a lot of fun.
That was a fun game. I'll give you that one. That was a fun game. I forgot the game happened.
Yeah, next is what's the next Thursday night game? Rams Saints.
See?
And then after that, Jets Browns.
Yeah, dude.
And
what's the last Thursday night game of the season? Me versus me?
Yeah. No, Jets Browns is the last one, which could be fun. Maybe if both teams want to run, maybe that'll be a fun game. But he's not going to treat it like a fun game. Yeah, maybe I don't know. Yeah, that was sad when I heard about that.
I think Al Michaels just interprets every Amazon employee when he's in there. So it's fucking blows.
Dude, it was like last night when the game was just an absolute blowout. You could just tell there'd be something happening in the game for the Raiders, and he's like, "Oh yeah, that's great." hey, look at this poker table that they have set up for me in Kirk Herbstreit and Kaylee. Like he was like showing the sphere. Like it was basically
They
just
should have
garbage
just
time.
kept. They should have just had a camera on Ben, Kirk Herbstreit's
Yeah.
dog, the entire time.
You know,
We need a Ben cam.
Kirk Herbstreit got a puppy. He got a new one. He got Ben a companion.
Oh, he did?
Yeah, it's a little
That's
puppy.
nice. That's nice.
Okay, who's your hotspot?
So my hotspot, I was teetering on a couple of them, but I went with one. So I'll give you my honorable mention. OU men's hoops, man. Boys started the season undefeated or unranked. They're 9-0 right now. They just beat a really good Arkansas team after beating a really good Providence team, after beating a really good USC team. All their tests that have been lined up in front of them, they've been taken care of. They got Green Bay tomorrow. It spells what I'm going to watch on Sunday probably. But number 11 in the AP poll, they got ranked at 25, 19, then shot up to 11. People are really starting to love the Sooners team. So really happy for them. Porter Moser, I think, is officially that dude.
Do you think they beat the Tar Heels?
Oof. I don't know, man. That's gonna be a fun one. But I will say this team is very athletic. They're playing really well. They're really good on defense. They're gonna set up pretty good in Big 12 conference play, and I can't wait. I'm super excited for them. I love when OU has a good men's basketball team because it keeps me cheering for OU during the non-football season. So
yeah, when was the last time you got to cheer for a men's hoop? Like Trae Young, Buddy Hield,
Trae Young, really. Yeah. This is the first 9-0 start OU's had since Buddy Hield.
Well,
the Final Four season.
They look like they're having a lot of fun, and that let me ask you this: are they having too much fun?
I don't think so. I know they've had a couple guys that have,
So next on Undisputed.
I know they've had a couple guys that haven't been playing as good lately, maybe just because they're a little bit amped up, kind of it's getting to them, kind of the way that they're playing, but they're playing really good ball, and they're really a solid loaded team. But my hot spot for this week is the National Basketball Association.
The NBA.
They finally imposed a hard suspension on Draymond Green. He's suspended indefinitely. Oh my God, bro.
Draymond Green was full unhinged.
Jesus Christ, man. I'm so fucking tired of him.
I love when he came out and said, hey, I didn't mean to hit that.
Yeah, if I wanted to hit him and I meant it, you would have saw. Okay, werewolf, calm the fuck down. All right?
Yeah,
because there's full moon outside.
Somebody had put out a highlight video of Draymond Green, and it was just him just kicking like Steven Adams in the nuts, punching that guy, like stepping
grabbing
on
guys
people
by the jersey and throwing them down from the air. Like,
was it Rudy Gobert that he had in the headlock?
Yes. He gets knocked down, chases that guy down, and spear tackles him from behind. It's like, dude, calm the fuck down, okay? So my hot spot is the NBA for finally coming to their fucking senses and doing something about it. And then my dead zone. Do you know who Ian Gary is?
Ian Gary?
Yeah.
What about him?
The UFC fighter?
Yeah. What about him?
He's a fucking cuck, dude.
That's your dead zone?
Yes. Have you heard about this?
Isn't it about like?
So he got married and took his wife's last name. Which, hey, it's 2023, or whenever they got married, do whatever.
I was making sure that because I did see something on that. There was like
people
were talking about it on Twitter.
Not only to make it worse, he's a fucking hothead in MMA. He got kicked out of his gym for trying to knock fucking guys. And my buddy Hassan just gave me all this information because I was asking him about it because I wasn't 100% sure. He got kicked out of his gym for being a hothead and trying to knock everybody out every fucking week instead of just actually like sparring and shit. And then not only did he take his wife's last name, her ex-husband, she's 17 years older than him. Which
I was gonna ask you. I saw that. Like I thought she was like
Zach
14
Wilson
years old.
Would be proud. Zach Wilson would be very.
That's
proud.
Like a Zach Wilson lady.
But she's 17 years older than him. They started dating when he was 20. She was 37. Her ex-husband still lives with them.
God.
In their house, and then they just canceled his fight on tomorrow's UFC card.
Maybe he's training Ian. Maybe he's like the nutritionist or something. We never know.
Oh, he's the nutritionist, but he's eating something. And it's
he's doing.
He's eating something. He's a pescatarian. Last I heard.
Was it Ian Gary? Was it Ian Gary, or was it somebody that accused Ian Gary of like beating his children? Like, did Ian Gary accuse? Didn't he like accuse somebody, like the last person he fought, or like when he fought think so. Neil Magny?
Yeah, I think so. But he's like a Connor wannabe type guy. But He also just they canceled his fight for tomorrow.
Why?
He got pneumonia.
Oh.
Yeah, so his fight for tomorrow is canceled. So
man,
Ian Gary.
Jordan flu game. Come on, man.
Yeah. Yeah, he's already starving himself trying to make weight. Let's have him go out there and fight a fucking maniac.
When are we gonna get? So I know Patty. He took a hiatus. When are we
He's
gonna get
fighting
Patty
tomorrow.
back?
He's fighting Okakui tomorrow. Yeah, Tony Ferguson.
Oh man, Patty.
Patty the Batty.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a good dead zone.
Yeah.
They're taking. What a cuck.
What a fucking cuck. But that's pretty much all I got. You got anything else for this weekend?
No, I don't. I may have to change my picks. I know that I'm riding pretty high on like the Lions and the Steelers. I got kind of good reason, you know.
Yeah.
If you think about it, and just vibes. That's what this episode should be titled, just vibes.
Yeah. Good idea. Well, with that being said, I think we're going to go ahead and get out of here. I know you're tired as fuck. I'm tired. I need another fucking glass of whiskey. So, I think that's going to do it for episode 18 of the Pigskin Podcast. I'll get this posted Saturday morning. 19. Officially an adult.
In some countries.
Would not be proud. I'm going to get this posted Saturday, December 16th, right before the morning before all the Saturday NFL games go out. So you got something to watch in your morning while you're getting ready, while you're wrapping presents or whatever the fuck you 20 people that watch our videos do. So we'll go ahead and
bring your friends. Tell them.
Yeah, share the video. Let everyone see what kind of fucking idiots we are. I think everyone would be quite happy. I think I need to start drinking in every episode. Yeah. Makes a lot more fun. But anyways, yes, tell your friends, tell your family, let them know the Pigskin Podcast is where it's at. So, but always like, subscribe, comment, share. Let us know what you think. Let us know if we're idiots. We're well aware. But with that being said, let's have a fucking weekend.